Excuse me? Actually, I had registered as a delegate. I think I stay over here, but now I've been asked Yes, he wants to.
Not press, delegate passing. Or a word with Richard.
Since then, something extraordinary has happened. Thanks to our amazing sponsors, particularly the Bhasha, the vernacular, regional, national, Indian languages, and the writers who work in those are underrepresented, fail to be given the money, the degree of publicity, the recognition that they deserve. And we do our very best in this festival to give a platform and a stage for them. I obviously come from a slightly different angle. I was very struck going around as an author to literary festivals in the 1990s. And wherever you went, you'd see the great international Indian writing stars in English. You'd see the Salman Rushdies, the Vikram Chandras, the Vikram Seths, and so on. These writers who were storming up the bestseller lists and winning the prizes in every country, in every language of the world. The only place you didn't see them, you saw them in Sydney, you saw them in the Welsh Borders, at AOY, you saw them at the Penn Festival in New York. The only place that they didn't seem to be turning up en masse each year was India, as there was no big literary festival at that point, which had the resources to fly them in. And one of the visions, one of the ideas behind this festival was to bring back to India some of the great Indian literary diaspora. Within those two poles, we've included now many other forms of writing. We've had, over the years, some of the greatest biographers, historians, travel writers, novelists, and this year, through mismanagement more than anything else, we've expanded to, I think, 193 authors. 220, of whom 217 are currently stuck in Delhi. But we hope that some of them may turn up in the course of the festival. We've had, over the years, our share of controversies. Last year, most critically, in a year when we were planning to showcase the sudden awakening of literature, or reawakening of literature in Pakistan, with the arrival of writers like Kamala Shamsi, Mohsin Hamid, Muhammad Hanif, Daniel Moinuddin. Just as we were about to put these people on stage, of course, the attacks in Bombay happened. And the Shiv Sena announced that any Bombay bookshop which stocked titles by Pakistani authors would be attacked. Now, we had a choice to make at that point, whether to decide whether this was not the year, not the most tactful year to highlight Pakistani literature, or to go ahead and make a virtue of the fact that these people were invited. And we decided to go the latter course. We stuck our ground. And in the end, to our great relief and pleasure, having Pakistani intellectuals on the ground explaining the complexities of their country and the situation writers find themselves in, we took the view that once you start pulling the plug on art and literature, the things which make everyone, but perhaps especially people in South Asia, gives them life and momentum. Once you start pulling the plug on that, the fanatics have won, and you might as well give up and pack up and go home. And the amazing response at Jaipur, Brighton. Anyway, through miracles of the modern courier system, passport got to Louis. We then discovered the passport didn't actually have a visa in it. We got into London by 4 o'clock, where he was given a sort of red carpet welcome by the Deputy High Commissioner, sent on his way to Heathrow. He is currently, I think, just arrived in Delhi. Whether we get him from Delhi to Jaipur remains to be seen. Another of our authors has had a visa refused